Put it on the shelf. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, which is a dedication to all the women and all the girls on this earth from the completion testimony of the sent believer. Caving away, better yet wasting away. I don't have time for this, Captain Caveman would say. Look at it this way, as evolution would say. You say you have a tough time focusing, well, join the parade. We'll make room, and yes, we'll fix that brain to stay occupied with only thoughts of sunny days. No more cloudy days, and maybe even no rain. Just a message left on the answering machine, so I relax and let it play. Even the rocket scientists studied the fire and the flame. Noticing the rocket in outer space, the scientists could never look at the sun the same. Juggling that which is noticeable seldom leads to good pay. And if that is the choice you make, it is also the choice you made. No need to walk away. There will be no second take. If you watch the story unfold, witness what takes place. All the nonsense in the world leads to knowledge and a book people will crave. I would say put it on the shelf, since this is a lesson that should never be misplaced. Part 2, beaming to outer exorbitance, simply invigorating, commonly placed to enhance. As we people do that dance. You got the jitterbug. I'm mistaken, those are ants in your plants, ants in your pants. If it was the last thing you saw, it was only once in a lifetime with no second chance. To observe the unbelievable with an unconceivable glance at the motion inevitable flow, it's not time to pounce, but time to prance. So on your march, get ready, get set, go. Now break out of your stance. Oh so lively, my element flows out of the trance. Being superficial, are we? In one moment, the whole world could stop spinning from a look at natural elegance. Make sure you get the picture. To be picture perfect, we must find substance. So what do I do with this key again? I ask with sound persistence. Reasoning is what I must watch for while I use the key to unlock an aspiration for my existence. As for all common commodities, all things desired or needed were paid for in advance. Part 3. Anger envisions a superb mind state, bent on determination to conquer what evaluates. The evening should go as planned, with on-time arrival never late. So now the hunt is on, the hunter surrounds the lake, while the arsenal of the hunted usually overtakes. I guess I'm related to Colonel Mustard, as I am suckered to take the bait. The classic win-to-lose scenario, while I am lost in the chase. Now I've learned that there is no jam I can't get out of as long as my heart is in the right place. Now that war is over, for my chase is at a slow pace. I must restrain myself, for the fastest runner doesn't always win the race. Now that I am in control of myself, where no time shall come to waste, learning to not rush in headlong and make a serious mistake. So I must remain patient in my pursuit until I meet the woman of my destiny face to face. This is just a poem about how much all the women and girls and females and all the opposite sex, the women, the girls, are an inspiration. And this is basically saying what we're fighting about, like what we do every day. All the many phases of a woman. From the completion testimony of the sent believer, this is titled, Put It on the Shelf.